is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today we are going to be going over the top 10 shooting guards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. Now, the shooting guard position is honestly a pretty strong position. We're getting to the point of MyTEAM where most of these positions are pretty strong, and it's this strong that guys like a Klay Thompson, Drazen Petrovic, guys like a Ray Allen didn't even quite make the cut. And then when you get to guys like Hunter, Yalen, guys like that, it just gets so tough. Even Joe Caldwell, who makes the cut, who doesn't make the cut. So remember, this is my list, okay? My list. And I left Josh Smith off my list. So if you know anything about me, you know I love Josh Smith as well. So definitely a very tough list to create. And this is going to be the best of the best as far as the shooting guard position. Now, before we dive any further, if you are new to my channel, have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button as we're on the road to 70,000 subscribers. We kind of have a tie at number 10. Now, here's the predicament we're in. I've heard some great things about Cliff Robinson, so he has to be on this list. But for me on current gen, I do not love the card because he has the Dion base on very quick. Now, that's just a base I'm not a huge fan of. Especially if you play him at shooting guard. It's just tough because my shooting guard, I need them to be pretty chicken. And that's the tough part is even on current gen, he's not going to have the Curry escape, Pro 3 movement on the back. I know defensively he's going to get the job done. 97 lateral quickness, 94 speed. He's just all around incredible. It's just his release that lacks a little bit. Tied with Cliff Robinson, I have another Galaxy Opal card, a card who is a lot better on current gen, in my opinion, in DeAndre Hunter. So it's really a current gen, next gen type of thing. If you're on current gen, DeAndre Hunter is your number 10. And if you're on next gen, it's Cliff Robinson. 6'7", 7'2", wingspan, hot spots for everywhere. 96 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, 95 speed, 97 lateral quickness. Like stat-wise, they're similar. Again, it's just next gen versus current gen. Whatever you guys prefer. For me personally, I prefer DeAndre Hunter, but I couldn't not put Cliff Robinson on this top 10 list because of how high some people, in particular DBG, are on the card. Coming in at number 9 is Manute Bol. Now, a guy I wanted to include somewhere was Mikal Bridges, but it's just, you guys will see, it's so hard to put Mikal Bridges anywhere on this because I like DeAndre Hunter more than him. But Manute Bol coming in at number 9, 7'7", 8'5" wingspan, hot spots for 40 Hall of Famers, 11 on gold, 87 3-ball, 85 driving dunk, 80 speed ball, 86 ball, 83 speed acceleration with an 87 lateral quickness. This is probably the most tough guy to rank on this list. Some people might have Manute Bol as their best shooting guard in the game. And if you do, that's absolutely fine, especially if you are on next gen. If you're on current gen, he's going to be a step lower. Now, Manute Bol is the cheesiest card throughout this entire list. It's not even particularly close. It just depends specifically on your playstyle. That's really what it comes down to. Obviously, again, another card who is better on next gen. So maybe you guys can say I have current gen bias because Manute Bol is not any higher. It's just tough. The shooting guard position is just so stacked. That's why you don't see Manute Bol any higher. Coming in at number 8 is Yalen. Now, he's a card 7 feet tall, 7'4" wingspan that can do a little bit of everything. I kind of want to compare him to Kevin Durant because that's kind of who he feels like. 44 Hall of Famers, 22 on gold, hot spots from everywhere outside the 3-point line, 93 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, 90 speed ball, 88 ball handle, 91 speed acceleration, 91 lateral quickness, Hall of Fame showtime range, flexible catch shoot, hot start volume shooter, play wise Hall of Fame bailout, handles for days, near third, quick first step unpuckable, and then again defensively he is absolutely elite. Tendency wise, super solid across the board. You look at all of these tendencies, absolutely incredible. Jump shot 70 on very quick, or at least it's going to be better on next gen compared to current gen, but even on current gen it's easy enough to green. Shifty dribble style, Pro 2 sides of escape on next gen. He's not going to be able to do that either way. Does have the Pro 1 movement on the back. He's a card that I think a lot of people are sleeping on just because the shooting guard's position is so stacked, but as far as just out of the ordinary shooting guards, he's one of the best. Now coming in at number 7 and 8, both combined are Tom Van Arsdale and D. Van Arsdale. Both went to Indiana, both 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. They are separated by one Hall of Fame badge, and that Hall of Fame badge happens to be steady shooter. So here's the end of the thing. D. Van Arsdale, right? He's got steady shooter. Now with that, he's got jump shot 98. So those two things combined are going to make him a lot better on next gen. So if you're on next gen, he is going to be at number 6. Where for me, I'm on current gen. He comes in at number 7 for me. 93 speed, 97 lateral quickness. Again, going to be one of the best shooters on either gen. The Hall of Fame ankle breakers, incredible tendency wise, incredible. Again, Pro 2 size escape, Pro 2 tween, Pro 3 movement on the back. Tom Van Arsdale is the guy I have one step higher. 97 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, 93 speed ball, 90 ball, 93 speed, 97 lateral quickness, literally identical. The only thing is he doesn't have steady shooter. So again, on current gen, that's just going to make him a little bit better. Has the Hall of Fame Showtime. Shooting badge is incredible. Hall of Fame ankle breaker. Literally identical cards. They're twins for a reason. D-Wade based on very quick. Absolutely chicken. Shifty dribble style. Pro 2 side escape. Pro 2 tween. As well as a Pro 3 move by the back. Now, they do have the duo, but I would never run the duo together. I'd split them up, so you got a cheese bowl in both your starters and bench if you do like them. Both these cards are incredible, and I think 6 and 7 are perfect for where they belong. Starting off my top 5 is the Invincible Kobe Bryant card here. 6'6", 6'11" wingspan with hot spots from everywhere. 60 Hall of Famers with 9 on gold. 99 basically everything you could ask for. Hall of Fame Showtime, shooting wise, everything besides steady. I mean, here's the thing about Kobe Bryant. I think on next gen he might be a little better than on current gen. Current gen he's fine. Kobe based on very quick it's okay. It's not the greatest release, but it's okay. Quick dribble style, Pro 2 size escape, Pro 3 move on the back. Here's the thing about Kobe Bryant. If you're a Kobe fan, you're going to find a way to say that this card is the best shooting guard in the game. That's just the way it is. For me, on the flip side of things, I'm not a Kobe fan, but I see things how they are. He's only 6'6", and at the shooting guard position, he doesn't have the cheesiest release. I get it, upper 90s stats and everything, has 60+ Hall of Famers. The dude's incredible. It's just the top 5 is the top 5 for a reason, and Kobe Bryant comes in the lower end at number 5. Now, I know I might get a lot of hate for having Dwyane Wade higher than the Van Arsdale twins, but I want you guys to hear me out. Dwyane Wade, 6'4", 6'10" wingspan. And the big thing for me is he's better in every stat category. Badge-wise, he's better. No steady. Obviously, I don't necessarily love Dwyane Wade's upper release, but on the flip side of things, he also can play the point guard position. Tendency-wise, incredible. Dwyane Wade base. Dwyane Wade upper is kind of weird on very quick. If you run up against a guy who likes to 3-hunt, whether they're a pro-am point guard, whether they like to play park, they're going to be very tough with Dwyane Wade. Pro 2 size of escape, Pro 3 move on the back, quick dribble style. I think Dwyane Wade on current gen is a lot better than he is on next gen. And like I said, you can make a case that a guy like Cliff Robinson, a guy like DeAndre Hunter is better for your specific playstyle than Dwyane Wade. But if you zoom out on the picture and think about how much trouble you've maybe had stopping Dwyane Wade versus a guy who's good with him, it's where you see Dwyane Wade's value. He comes in at number 4. Now, coming in at number 3 for me is a guy that I will never use because I'm on current gen. I'll explain why. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan, hot spots forever. 60 Hall of Famers, 9 on gold, 99 basically everything. Hall of Fame Showtime. This badge, steady shooter. The more I use steady shooter as if it's not on Kawhi Leonard, the more I hate the badge. It's like every time you white a shot and I miss, I just think of steady shooter now. Steady shooter is a big negative on current gen. Obviously, if you're on next gen, the blinders effect is definitely good. Now, even with steady shooter, Trace McGrady's still 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. The dude's player model is still very nice. He's going to be very solid on defense. That's why you see him above guys like the Van Arsdales. Guys like he's above Kobe Bryant. It's really because of his height. I value height so much, and height combined with 99 basically everything. Look, I know you got steady shooter, and that's why you're not any higher. T-Mac, I love you. Can we please get a T-Mac eventually without blinders, without steady shooter? You'll be my top shooting guard in the game. Now, probably the opinion of mine on this list that most of you guys might disagree with is this guy right here. Coming in at number 2 is Dark Matter Brandon Ingram. When I talk about height, this is what I mean. 6'9", 7'3" wingspan, can curry escape, hot spots forever, 53 Hall of Famers, 10 on gold, 96 3-ball, 95 driving dunk, 93 speed ball, 96 ball, 95 speed acceleration, 94 lateral quickness, Hall of Fame Showtime, every shooting badge outside is steady. Playing-wise has everything you need, especially the Hall of Fame ankle breaker. And then defensively, because he's 6'9", is absolutely incredible. Tendency-wise, perfect for Brandon Ingram. Jump shot 75 on very quick. If you know that release is chicken, man. Shifty dribble style, Pro 2 size escape, Pro 3 move on the back. Listen, I know there's going to be a lot of people in the comments that disagree with me. How are you going to put him ahead of Kobe Bryant? It's the eye test. 6'9", can move and groove. I love his release, honestly, on current gen more than Kobe's. Brandon Ingram, one of the most underrated and underappreciated cards in NBA 2K21. The crazy thing about this list, guys, is the gap between number 1 on my list, who is Andrei Kirilenko, and number 2, Brandon Ingram, is bigger than the gap between number 2 and number 10. The gap between AK and Brandon Ingram is bigger than the gap between Brandon Ingram and a guy, let's say, like DeAndre Hunter. That is the craziest thing about this list. AK is by far and away the best shooting guard in the game. 6'9", 7'4" wingspan, hot spots for 56 Hall of Famers, 13 on gold, 95 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, 94 speed ball, 90 ball under, 95 speed acceleration. Look at the defensive stats. Hall of Fame showtime, range, flexible, catch and shoot, hot zone hunter, playmaker wise, Hall of Fame ankle breaker, has every defensive badge in the game. Tendency wise, you know what Andrei Kirilenko is going to get into. Jump shot 98 on very quick. Chicken man Andrei Kirilenko, that's him. Shifty dribble style, pro 2 sides of escape, current gen obviously can't do it. Does have the pro 3 movement on the back. Just think of a better version of Danny Ferry. It's really what Andrei Kirilenko is. This card is not only the best shooting guard in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM, but he is the best overall card in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. So he is going to wrap it up at number 1. Alright, is gonna wrap it up for my top 10 shooting guards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. If you didn't see your favorite shooting guard, let me know who I missed out on down below in the comments. If it's Clay, if it's a guy like Ray Allen, let me know. Remember, the shooting guard list is actually pretty solid if you look at it from number 10 to number 1. Very solid through and through. It's tough to kind of decipher between a few different of these guys, but I'm a big fan of most of these shooting guards on this list. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.